Hey guys, I'm Jessica Tooley. I'm 26 from Lanham, Maryland. Right now I'm applying for school for dental hygiene, but right now I basically get people drunk for a living. I work at a liquor store. I applied for Big Brother Columbus Season 6 because I do a whole bunch of Survivor games.
I'm here to outwit, outplay, and outlast all these people. Oh wait, that's the wrong show.
I'm trying to keep that on the DL because this is like my 7th or 8th game, but my first official Big Brother game with cameras and all that stuff.
Hi, I'm Kyle from San Antonio, Texas, and you're watching Big Brother Columbus.
My name is Kyle Gates. I am 24 years old. My birthday was 2 days ago, and I work with databases. I have a few goals. First, not give it up first. I want to win, of course, but little goals are good, just so you can be a little bit happy at times.
Hey y'all, I'm Kristen, currently 29. I reside in Dayton, Ohio. I'm in operations and hashtag mimosas because I love brunch. That's my shit. Hashtag almost 30. Fucking shoot me.
Shoot for the moon, honey. Even if you miss, I'm still a star. Hi, my name is Alex. I'm 24 years old. I live in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, and I am a trivia host and video production engineer. I love strategy games. I love these reality games, and it was really close, so I figured, hey, it's almost right in my backyard. I might as well. Why not? We'll see how this goes.
My name is Miranda. I'm 21 and I'm currently a student. I applied to be on Big Brother Columbus Season 6 because I'm too crazy to be on real Big Brother, and I really want to experience the game that I love. You know, I love the game. I don't necessarily like watching the show anymore, and I want to play the game how I would want to watch the show as a viewer, so this is my perfect time to do so.
Looks like I'm not the only Tay here. About to be some bad blood.
Hi, I'm Tay. I am 25 years old from Columbus, Ohio, and during the day I work for a bank. I'd rather go into it being a floater and then strike when the time is right than play too hard and get kicked out too fast.
I'm Tori Overholt. I am a great resident of Columbus, Ohio. Love this city. I'm 25 years old and I teach special ed. I've never seen an episode of Big Brother, so it should all be new to me. I kind of know how the game's played. I know what HOH is and stuff like that, but I've never actually seen the real show.
The Bayou King is here, and so is the party! My name is Lance Richard, better known as the Bayou King, 24 years old from Opelousas, Louisiana, and I'm currently a mass communications and business double major student. First of all, I'm a huge fan of reality TV, and Big Brother was one of the first animals I jumped into, so why not be able to experience the closest to the real show, like being able to be in this diary room for one, being able to meet new and unique people, and be able to slay the game, of course.
Big Brother Columbus, the doctor is in. My name's Becca. I'm a data analyst. I am 26 years old as of June 16th, so just had my birthday. And I live in Columbus, Ohio. I'm originally from the Carolinas, but I live in Columbus now. So my New Year's resolution was to do things that make me uncomfortable, but I still wanted to do. Things that were exciting, but were also scary to me. So my goal was to just go do them. So this was one of the things, a coworker of mine did it last year, and he was encouraging us to go, and I was like, you know what, this sounds really fun and sounds kind of cool to do. I should just do it.
Hi, I'm Jamie from Huntersville, North Carolina, and I'm here for a good time, but also a long time. I'm Jamie. I'm 28. I live in Huntersville, North Carolina, and I'm a server. I like a lot of people. But you can like people and still have to evict them. So there's a couple of people on my radar that I know I gotta get out right away. And there's a couple of people that I want to work long term with.
My name is Layla. I'm 28 years old. I wait tables for a living. That's everything about me that I have just been asked to tell you.
What's up?
So I am very much a creature of habit. I get up, I go to the gym, and then I go to work. That is my routine. So doing anything outside of the routine, like being locked in a house for 3 days with 13 other strangers with no phone and no internet, is very outside of that routine.
Big Brother Columbus? I thought this was church camp. Hey guys, my name is Jalen Roach. I'm 21 years old and I'm a youth pastor living in Memphis, Tennessee. I think so much, my mind never stops, it's a part of who I am, and so I overanalyze everything, but I am expecting that everything I've come into the game thinking is gonna be shattered within the first night.
I'm Heather Kishup. I am 33, almost 34. I'm originally from Akron, but I live in Columbus, Ohio, and have for many years. I am a corrections classification specialist, AKA I work at the jail. I'm a graduate of the Ohio State University. Go Buckeyes.
Bitches better beware, because I'm here to slay your faves. My name is Tim from Dover, New Hampshire. I work as an insurance analyst, and I am 25 years old. I applied to Big Brother Columbus Season 6 because I want to shade everyone in the room, and I want to make sure that they all suffer so I can thrive.
Welcome to Big Brother Columbus Season 6.
This season is going to be our biggest,
boldest, most twisted season ever.
You're gonna fucking love this season, honey!
This season's theme is Big Brother Millennium Edition. So be prepared to embrace such classic delights as
technology,
the internet, millennials,
spicy memes,
avocado toast, yum,
wig.
Oh my god, did you just say wig?
It's so lit, fam.
That's so lit, fam.
That's so lit, fam.
Here's how the game works.
You'll begin each week competing in a head of household competition. The head of household nominates 2 house guests for eviction. After nominations, 6 players will compete in the Power of Veto competition. The head of household, the 2 nominees, and 3 randomly selected house guests compete for the golden power of veto.
Whoever wins veto has the power to remove somebody from the nomination block. If the veto is used, the head of household will name a replacement nominee. The house will then vote to evict one of the 2 house guests on the block.
And then it all starts over again with another head of household competition.
So I hope you like spicy memes.
Because this season is going to be the most dank,
the most lit,
the most gag-worthy, the most high-key shookening that you'll want to call the cops
season ever.
I'm practically wet. You're gonna fucking love this season, bitch.
Cheers to season 6.
What's up guys, it's Josh Martinez, winner of Big Brother 19, and I wanted to give a huge congrats and good luck to everyone on Big Brother Columbus Season 6. My one piece of advice, well, I got a couple of advice, so my 2 biggest advice is play ballsy, don't play scared, make moves, call people out. So whatever you feel, whatever it is that you got on your mind, whatever moves you want to make, you make them. Play smart, but make sure to not play scared and walk away from this game with any regrets. Another piece of advice is, if you got safety the first week, take it. I took the golden apple and it got me to day 92. So yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Take the chances. You never know how far it'll get you. Hopefully one of you guys end up the winner. Much love to you guys. Good luck, and I'll be watching.
Hopefully one of you wins. Like, well, yeah, hopefully. Is there a secret cast? Like, who else is gonna win this thing?
First impressions coming into this house, I loved him. He's hilarious. He's so funny. I think he's one of those people that doesn't realize how funny he actually is. We're both from the East Coast. I'm from Maryland, he's from New Hampshire, so we kind of have that East Coast vibe going on.
Jamie came up to me and told me that I had an interesting personality and he'd like to work with me, so I'm gonna see where that goes. He seems like someone who definitely could win the first HOH, so I would feel comfortable if he won.
I think Jalen and I have a very good connection. We bonded over our dietary restrictions. We're both vegans. Even though our backgrounds typically separate us due to his occupation and my lifestyle, I think that we'll work well together.
Immediately, I think Layla is beautiful. Layla is beautiful, what can I say? You know, I hope that me and her continue to vibe like we have been vibing. She's someone that I would like to work with long term in the game.
I'm thinking I really like Kristen. I've really started to mingle with her. I just started talking to Tay. He seems really cool. We have similar dog stories. Like, we have a small breed mixed with a large breed combined. Like, I have a Shih Tzu boxer, he has a pug boxer, and I've never met anybody that has that. So I'm hoping maybe I can get to chit chat with him a little bit more and maybe have something there. Like 30 pounds, but like.
Before I came into the house, as soon as the cast was announced, I started to look up these people and try to figure out who I was gonna be in the house with. There's a lot of people in this house who have done strategy games like this, either in person or online. There's a lot of people in this house who look like real physical competitors, so I'm expecting a lot of competition for them. I definitely have some people in mind that I want to work with. I definitely have some people in mind who I wouldn't mind see leaving the house earlier rather than later.
Hey, Julie.
Only one of you may come to the dining room.
Can the Bayou clever?
So the second I saw that phone ring, I said, hold up. Is that like production's phone? Is this a phone that we're able to answer? And then it said Julie, and I'm like, let me snatch that phone real quick.
Attention, fellow house guests, to kick off the first head of household competition, Big Brother Columbus is going viral. Literally. I have been infected with the BBCOL virus, which means I cannot be HOH.
And then I saw this headband and I knew that I was gonna be infected with this virus. I was the first person in that stupid competition, and my dreams of being first HOH were crushed.
In 5 minutes, an alarm will sound and I will choose one player to infect. That person also cannot be head of household. Every 5 minutes, the person infected last must infect another. This will happen over and over again until one person remains uninfected, and that person will become the first head of household. Not only will that be the first HOH, but they will be forced to make their nominations immediately. So I hope your immune system is in top notch, because we're about to be going viral.
So as soon as the HOH competition started, I knew that I didn't want to win HOH, and this was a pretty easy competition to not win, because all you have to do is get yourself taken out of the game. So right away I went to Jalen, who was the first infected, and I said, hey, if you're looking for a target, you can hit me. I'm not going to hold it against you. I actively don't want it, so that's totally chill.
I don't trust Alex at all. I kind of wanted him out immediately, and then guess who comes to me and says, hey, Alex comes to me and says, hey, you can give me that virus if you want, because I really don't want HOH. And I said, oh, are you sure? He was gonna get it regardless, it doesn't matter. So I'm like, oh, awesome, thank you for not being mad at me. This infection has been life-changing. And I now have to pass it on. And I'm gonna be infecting Alex.
Yay! I get to be popular for 5 minutes. I figured being taken out that early, there would still be people who didn't want to be HOH, so I wouldn't have to make a whole lot of tough decisions, wouldn't have to ruffle too many feathers just yet. Does anyone here want me to get like, does anyone not want to be HOH?
I mean, I'll take it.
I mean, like you don't have to volunteer.
Legit, like
if you don't want to be HOH, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm happy to do that.
No, yeah, I would take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have chosen to infect Miss Heather.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
She's kind of volunteered, so like I think we're just gonna go with that. Like I don't want to upset anybody, but she's already said like I'm willing to take it. So that works out really well.
Infection corner. Infection corner.
I wanted to get one of the strong Ohio women out, and I felt that I was least connected with Becca. I don't want to do. But I have chosen to infect Becca. Sorry. She's like,
it's curable.
I don't want to be popular.
Just kidding. I've actually decided to infect Kyle.
Woo!
Let's go, Kyle.
Are you doing the bold movement? I mean, it's too late now. I never said that, but...
Yeah.
He's already a
Absolutely.
There are a couple of people who not really talk so much. I think that there are people who should not really find this easy. So far,
For the first competition ever to have to point at these people that you have not had any connection with in the past 2 hours and be like, you're out of here. Like, I haven't had any time to really truly gauge these people as somebody that should be head of household. I don't understand the game well enough to know what alliances I should be making with all of these people. So I think this one is a really rough start. Alright, so first and foremost I want to say I love you all.
Aww. We love you too.
And the rhetoric that I'm using actually isn't my own, but it made a lot of sense. So Kristen, I'm gonna nominate you. That's fair.
Layla infected me, which she said someone gave her a great rhetoric, which I can't be mad about it. I am curious to know what that conversation was, because I thought that she could potentially be part of my alliance, and now I'm like, I'm a little curious to know what was going on behind the scenes. So I decided to spin around in a circle like a top, and wherever it stopped is who I infected.
I made this decision on basis of proximity.
That's fair.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, Tim. She don't have to go too far. Let's see it. Let's see it. Yes, it's beautiful.
Love it.
Let the curls flow.
I'm gonna base this off of the person who I've kind of talked to least since we've been here, so Tori, sorry.
It's alright.
Top 3.
Go long, go live.
I was really happy when I saw that the final 3 in the HOH were Tay and Lance and Jamie, because while Jamie isn't someone who I had really talked to yet, I hadn't really gotten a chance to be one-on-one with him yet, I had a pretty good feeling about both Tay and Lance being HOH. I figured I wouldn't really be in danger of being nominated.
What are you thinking? Do you want to be head of the household?
I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
I think with first head of household, it's really a freebie.
Yeah.
You know, it's who you didn't vibe with mostly.
Right.
So.
It's tough. So, unfortunately, I do have to make a decision, and my decision is Tay.
Are we clapping for that?
I don't know.
I was kind of bitter, a little bit bitter, because I specifically told her I wanted it. Oh my god, that decision, that was the longest 5 minutes of my life. Having to hold both the virus necklace and the HOH key, knowing I couldn't put it on me. Alright, tough decision. I vibe with both of y'all really well. I feel like we're cool no matter what. Just for right now, I feel like I'm gonna clean that Lance.
Okay, no problem. And it's a green beat. Now that I think about it, even though I made a good personal connection, I wouldn't mind getting HOH. That keeps blood off my hands for week 1, keeps everyone still in my corner. And with that, Jamie is the new.
Sorry when you see this, but Miranda is my #1 target. She is a strategic, smart female player, so I need her to go for the benefit of my game. Tim is very threatening. Alex is very strong-minded, and I don't think I'll be able to mold his mind into what I want him to do, so those are probably my big 3.
Yeah, there are a lot of different personalities, and I'm digging it. There's so much energy that I'm just like, whoa! Miranda, I like her energy. I think that she understands the game. She knows where she's at, and I think that excuse me, I've had a lot to drink. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be really good. But I opened my eyes and I was like, oh my girl, I'm sorry, but I know you don't give a fuck.
Jamie is one of like 2 or 3 people who I haven't yet talked to one-on-one, and now he's the first HOH, and he's going to determine the first nominees immediately. I won't even get a chance to talk to him. So we're sitting there at the nomination ceremony, and I'm convinced my key's not coming out of the box. I'm convinced I'm gonna be up next to someone else who hasn't talked to people a whole lot, and I'm just braced for it, and I'm waiting for it.
This is the nomination ceremony. One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. I will begin by pulling the first key. That person is safe. The next person will pull the next key, and so on until all the keys have been pulled. The 2 house guests without their keys have been nominated for eviction. First person safe is Kristen.
Thanks.
Accessibility.
All right, next person is Kyle.
Thank you. The next person safe is Layla. I've given you 2 necklaces today.
Oh, good. Can I read this? Hey. Hey. Hey.
Thanks, everyone.
Next house guest safe, Alex.
Thank you. I was shocked. Honestly, I expected to be on the block, but I'm not, and that feels really good. For the moment, because I'm still not 100% sure where I stand with Jamie. The next house guest safe is Taylor.
Oh, what?
Thanks for the next house guest that's safe is Tim.
The next house guest safe is Heather.
Thank you.
Next house guest is safe is Jessica.
The next house guest that is safe is Tori.
Yay! The last person that's safe is Lance.
Becca, Miranda, I have nominated you for eviction. It is nothing personal at all. You have to go off vibes in this round, and it just went where the vibe fell.
I didn't even feel that worried because I felt like I was okay with Jamie. I didn't think I would take anything personally, but I am kind of personally hurt, and I was, like once it gets down to the bottom of the keys, you kind of expect it.
Will the two of you please join me up front? We will be picking players for the veto competition. Initially, I wanted to nominate Miranda and Alex. I have a little bit of a weird feeling from Alex, and I think he could get me out in the future. But there's no sense in nominating two of your targets if you can only send one home, so I decided to put Miranda up against a very nice pawn so that she would go home. Heather.
Tim.
House guest choice.
How about Jalen?
I am very thankful that Jamie won because we kind of had an agreement within the first little bit of the game where the people that came from outside of Ohio were going to kind of protect each other a little bit.
Hello, house guests. Welcome to your first veto competition of the season. According to the data collected from Blend, a messaging app in 2016, millennials are terrible about spelling words correctly. This is your chance to make it clear that this is not the case. The competition is called Spell Check, and here's how it works. As you can see, we have a beautiful patchwork quilt on the table. Each square contains a letter from the alphabet. One at a time, you will take a shot at the podium and throw 10 Velcro balls at the quilt. As you're throwing, the letters you land on will mark on the board. After you've thrown all 10 balls, you will have 1 minute to use the letters you earned to spell a word. The house guest that spells the longest word will win the golden power of Veto! K I M P N K P.
Last ball.
T.
Oh, you better go.
I knew what it is.
Yeah. Well done.
That was
And
good.
Jalen has locked
You did great with what you
in
had.
a correctly 7-letter word with the word pumpkin. Miranda has locked in a 5-letter word with tempt, T-E-M-P-T, and that is a correctly spelled 5-letter word, but that is not enough to pass pumpkin. Becca scores with Mohammed, a correctly spelled proper noun. Hi, Becca. And Heather locks in with the correctly spelled 5-letter word with limit. P. With the correctly spelled 4-letter word with flop. S. M again. Jamie has taken the lead with a correctly spelled 8-letter words. Jamie is the winner of the Power of
Well, Jalen was tied for first place, and I didn't want him to win the veto because I didn't want him to have the opportunity to use it. So I piggybacked off his word. No shame.
He added an S and took my veto away from me. Whatever. It's whatever. But that veto should have been mine. But maybe it was better that I lost it because that keeps up this whole like Jalen's not a threat. I probably would have wanted to take off Miranda, and that would have started a bunch of beef and discord for the future.
Coming into this game, I felt like if there was anyone in this cast of 13 other people besides myself that would have it out for me, it would be Miranda. So, speaking around to people, I had a little bit of worry that they might not evict her.
I don't think that's a smart move right now. I think that Becca is more of a threat. Just because she has a stronger personality and Miranda would be easier to float along. I know that you feel personally threatened by her.
When I was speaking to people about evicting Miranda, Kristen was opposing, and she was finding any argument and cutting me off in my discussion and sort of making me sit there and feel awkward. And it's like, I didn't nominate you, and I wasn't even considering nominating you. You should just be thankful that you're safe in this round and sort of just oblige, or at least keep your mouth shut about it, because that's what I would do.
Where would I be at if I voted to keep Miranda?
It wouldn't be ideal, and you could be on the wrong side of the vote.
After a conversation that we had out front, everyone was against voting Becca out. I was kind of on the fence. I told Jamie in particular, because I thought that we had a pretty great relationship, that I thought that Miranda was the best choice to keep in the game. And he fled. I literally, the moment that I mentioned that, told him why, he got up and left the table.
Do I have to choose? Or do I have to? Oh, yes, I would.
This is the veto meeting. Becca and Miranda, I have nominated you for eviction, but I hold the power to veto one of those nominations. At this time, both nominees may tell me why I should use the power of veto on them. Miranda, you may speak first.
I don't expect you to use the veto on me. Frankly, it would be stupid the first week, and you probably know that. So I assume you're going to keep the nominations the same. But I do want to say that the premise is you nominated me based off of, I asked you about them, and they're not based off of a lot, but that's also what the first week is about. So I get it, and I trust that you'll do what's best for you.
I hope that I feel good enough that if you don't use the power of veto, I still feel comfortable. But I would definitely feel safer if you did use it on me. I'd like to have a chance to really get to play this game since it's my first go, and I think I'm a lot of fun to play with, and I think I can make this a lot of fun for everybody, no matter what happens. So I would really appreciate that chance, either way.
At this time, I have chosen to use the power of veto on Becca. As I vetoed one of my own nominations, I must now name a replacement. It should come as no shock to anyone in this round. I had a little bit of an agenda. So if you deter from my agenda, you might have to sit on the block. So I do apologize, but Kristen, I'm renominating you. And this veto meeting is adjourned. I initially wanted to keep it the same. You don't want to nominate several different people, but I feel like I solidified a relationship with Becca and solidified that she would evict Miranda for me.
So it wasn't any surprise to me. However, I know that it was strategic and that he knew that I would vote against the house. So I feel like it was a good play. I mean, I don't know, man.
I see like a lot of different cracks right now that I could tap into, but I don't have all of the information on the game right now to like accurately know what to preach right now. And then at the same time, Jamie says his concerns about me are that I'm a strong player, so I don't know if playing hard right now is the best thing. My position isn't good right now at all, but right now I'm very self-aware because I know I'm awkward and I know I come off pretty shy and just like, that's just something that's inherent about me. It's something that I've struggled with a long time, so being social with people. So in a way I'm not totally surprised.
It's week 1 in Big Brother Columbus house. Speculation is flying as to who are the challenge beasts, who are the social threats, and who may have been in touch before the game even started. Titillating. Watch what happens next because this is Big Brother. Oh, you're all too kind. It's good to be back. We had one house guest win both our competitions this week, Mr. Jamie Boots. Congratulations. How does it feel to wield all the power this week?
It feels terrible.
We did have the veto be used for week 1. Becca, I haven't checked in with you in the diary room in a minute. How did it feel to come off the block?
My goal was just to make it to the first night. I mean, I'm sure that's everyone's goal. Obviously, everyone doesn't want to be first. It was just the first night. And then when my name wasn't called, I was like, shit. And I felt okay before that, but it feels so much better to know that you're okay.
We have 2 nominees on the block, Miranda and Kristen. In just a minute, all the house guests will ascend to the diary room to cast their vote to evict one of these ladies. But first, you get one last chance to make a plea to the house. I'll start with Miranda if you care to stand and make a plea.
Well, so from what I've learned, I understand that there's an agenda, but the thing is, I have no idea what this agenda is, and if that tells you anything, it tells you that I'm a number right now. Being nominated right off the bat, the first week, being one of the first nominees, that's not a good position to be in at all, and it doesn't give you the chance to talk to anyone. If you have the chance to take out someone who's sociable and a threat right now, I would take that over someone who's awkward and maybe didn't get to talk to people. But this is the most socialization that I've had in a really long time, and it's scary, but I really, really want want to stay here, so please leave me a little longer.
Thank you, Miranda. Kristen, would you care to address the house?
Sure. I think it's pretty obvious. I'm not upset that I'm on the block. I understand why I'm here. I'm a pretty honest person. I've been honest with all of you since we've been here. That's obviously why I'm on the block, because my dude over here saw that as a threat. So it is what it is. Miranda, I appreciate you so much. Know that I try to keep you in this game, and that's why I'm on the block. So here we are.
Thank you, ladies. It is time to start casting votes to evict. Heather, would like to go upstairs and cast your vote to evict?
Hello. Please cast your vote to evict between Miranda and Kristen.
I am very sorry to say that I vote to evict Miranda.
Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hi, Kyle. Please cast your vote to evict between Miranda and Kristen.
At the start of this game, I really wanted to work with you, but I never got the chance to actually talk to you one-on-one. You were always in the group, and it really sucks, but thank you for throwing Kristen under the bus, and I vote to evict you, Miranda.
Thank you. Hi, Tori.
Hello.
Please cast your vote to evict between Kristen and Miranda.
I am choosing to vote for Miranda this week.
Thank you. Hi, Lance.
Hey, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict between Kristen and Miranda.
Because I need some more drama to stir up. I sadly vote to evict Kristen.
Thank you, Lance.
Thank you, Julie.
Hello, Tim.
Hello, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict between Miranda and Kristen.
It was a really convincing speech, but I'm sorry I have to vote to evict Miranda.
Thank you, Tim.
Thanks, Julie.
Hi, Becca. Please cast your vote to evict between the two nominees.
I cast my vote to evict Miranda.
Thank you, Becca.
Hey everyone. Bye.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Alex. Please cast your vote to evict between Miranda and Kristen.
I vote to evict Kristen.
Alright. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Please cast your vote to evict between Miranda and Kristen.
I sadly vote to evict Miranda.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
thanks.
Hi, Tay.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict between Kristen and Miranda.
I begrudgingly vote to evict Miranda.
Thank you, Tay.
Thank you.
Hi, Layla.
Hi.
How's it going?
Totally great.
Please cast your vote to evict Miranda or Kristen.
Kristen.
Thank you. You vote to evict Kristen, right?
Vote to evict Kristen. That's
Yeah,
all you need.
you're good.
Should we high five?
Yeah, one of those.
Oh, hey, Julie. I don't know why I'm laughing. This is so sad. Man, I want to throw a sympathy vote, but I'm nervous that votes will be revealed live or twist will happen and screw everything up. But I sadly vote to evict Miranda.
By a vote of 8-3, Miranda, you've been evicted from the Big Brother Columbus house.
let's do the official welcome. Miranda, welcome to the outside world.
Yeah. It's only been a few hours.
It's only been a few hours. So did you have any allies going in? Did you pregame?
No. See, that's the thing. I don't know if that was a huge factor in this game. I know it's been kind of like alluded to by a couple people. I think it was Jamie who obviously, like, I hope he gets fucked next week. Like, and I saw him crying. Dude, you're the HOH. Suck up those tears. You have no reason to cry. You know, you're still in the game. I have no pity for you. Like, I'm sorry you feel bad about coming after me like that, but you're the one who won the first HOH, dude. It's so hard because being on the block the first week, you're grasping at straws, right? Because being on the block the first week, you don't have a lot of information. No one's telling you a lot of information because you're shunned. No one wants to talk to you. There were just so many things I could have done better. There were so many things I could have, and when you're standing up there giving your speech on why you shouldn't be eliminated, you know, it's like a matter of like, do I say too much? Do I go balls to the wall right now? Do I say too little? What's gonna be my best chance right now? Because being on the block, I really didn't know what other conversations were happening other than the small talk that I was being involved in, and when I did try to plead my case, it would just go quiet. So that was fantastic. I do really hope that Krista makes it far. She was the one that I talked to the most, and I really got along with her, you know. You know what? It was an 8-3 vote, and that's something first week. I don't really know if that... Like, a lot of times it's unanimous, and a lot of times it's a clean sweep because people are too scared. But 3 people voted to save me, and whether they were pity votes or whether they were 3 individual people just deciding, let's throw a vote toward this girl, you know, because she's obviously getting eliminated. Whatever that was, I got 3 votes to save it in the first week.
So I hope you stick around. I hope you get to enjoy Columbus a little bit. And I hope you enjoy the jury house if you do choose to stay.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.